Martin Luther King Jr. by Josh Gregory, Chapter 2. Starting a movement. In Montgomery, King's remarkable speaking skills and thoughtful sermons made him popular as a pastor. He became active in the local branch of the National Association for the Placement of Colored People, also known as NAACP, a major civil rights organization. He and his fellow members discussed plans for convincing the city's black population to join together and fight for change. King's Church in Montgomery was called the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. Staying put. Montgomery's local laws required black people to give up their seats when white people wanted to sit down on crowded buses. On December 1st, 1955, a woman named Rosa Parks was riding a full bus home after a long day of work. When the white driver demanded that Parks give up her seat to a white passenger, she refused. As a result, she was arrested. This shows Rosa Parks. She was a longtime member of the NAACP. Rosa Parks' brave resistance helped start a movement in Montgomery. During the bus boycott, many black people walked to work and school instead of relying on public transportation. The boycott begins. A group of activists began organizing a boycott of Montgomery's bus system in response to the unfair treatment of black passengers such as Rosa Parks. They had heard King speak and knew he would be a charismatic leader, so they convinced him to join the effort. The group set up a carpool system throughout the city so people could get around without riding buses. Soon the buses were practically empty on many routes. The bus company began losing money. This picture shows the buses almost completely empty during the boycott. A long battle. Racial tensions flared up in response to the bus boycott. As the leader of the protest, King was the target of many attacks from angry white people. He and his family received a constant flow of hate mail and threatening phone calls. A stick of dynamite was left by someone on his front porch and exploded. At one point, the Montgomery police arrested King. In spite of these difficulties, he did not back down. Victory at last. About a year after the boycott began, the U.S. Supreme Court declared that segregation in buses was unconstitutional. King and the other activists were overjoyed. Their hard work and sacrifice had paid off. However, King knew that there were many obstacles left to overcome. With his newfound fame and the lesson he had learned during the boycott, he began planning to expand the movement even further. This picture shows King and other protesters were among the first to ride on Montgomery's buses after achieving victory with their boycott.